So the organizing. If he comes also, he was talking about difficult families.
Thank you, dear. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. 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 प्रभु हम पे कृपा करना, दया करना, दया करना। प्रभु हम पे कृपा करना, प्रभु हम पे दया करना, प्रभु हम पे कृपा करना, प्रभु हम पे दया करना। वैकुंठ तो यही है, हृदय में रहा करना। वैकुंठ तो यही है, हृदय में रहा करना। प्रभु हम पे कृपा करना, प्रभु हम पे दया करना। गूंजेंगे राग बनकर, वीणा की तार बनके, प्रकटोगे नाथ मेरे, हृदय में प्यार बनके, हृदय में प्यार बनके। हर रागिनी की धुन पर स्वर बन के उठा करना। हर रागिनी की धुन पर स्वर बन के उठा करना। वैकुंठ तो यही है, हृदय में रहा करना। प्रभु हम पे कृपा करना, प्रभु हम पे दया करना। नाचेंगे मोर बनकर, हे श्याम तेरे द्वारे, घन श्याम छाए रहना, बन कर के मेघकारे। बन कर के मेघकारे। अमृत की धार बन कर प्यासों पे दया करना, अमृत की धार बन कर प्यासों पे दया करना। बैकुंठ तो यही है, हृदय में रहा करना। तेरे वियोग में हम दिन रात है उदासी, अपनी शरण में ले लो हे नाद हृदय के वासी, हे नाद ब्रज के वासी। तू सोहम शब्द बनकर प्राणों में रमा करना, तू सोहम शब्द बनकर प्राणों में रमा करना। बैकुंठ तो यही है, हृदय में रहा करना। प्रभु हम पे कृपा करना, प्रभु हम पे दया करना, प्रभु हम पे कृपा करना, प्रभु हम पे दया करना। புல்லாய் பிறவி தர வேண்டும், புல்லாய் பிறவி தர வேண்டும், கண்ணா புல்லாய் பிறவி தர வேண்டும், கண்ணா புனிதமான பல கோட்டி பிறவி தந்தாலும் വൃന്ദാവനമതിൽ ഒരു പുല്ലായി പിറവി തര வேண்டும் കണ്ണാ. പുല്ലാകിലും നെടുനാൾ നില്ലാതെ കണ്ണാ, പുല്ലാകിലും നെടുനാൾ നില്ലാതെ எனவே கல்லாய் பிறவி தர வேண்டும், ஒரு சிறு கல்லாய் பிறவி தர வேண்டும். கமல மலரிணைகள் அணைய கண்ணா, கமல மலரிணைகள் அணைய எனது உள்ளம் புலகீதமுற்றிடும் பவமற்றிடும் ஒரு புலகீதமுற்றிடும் பவமற்றிடும் ஒரு புல்லாய் பிறவி தர வேண்டும். ഒരു കണമുൻ പദം പടുമെന്മേലേ, ഒരു കണമുൻ പദം പടുമെന്മേലേ, മറുകണം നാനുയർവേൻ വെവ്വേറെ. തിരുമേനി ഒരു കാലേ അമർന്നിടുമെന്മേലേ, തിരുമേനി ഒരു കാലേ அமர்ந்திடுமென்மேலே. திருமகளன மலரடிப்ப என்று உன்னை தொடர்ந்த ராதைக்கு இடம் தெருவேனே. திருமேனி ஒரு காலே அமர்ந்திடுமென்மேலே, திருமகளன மலரடிப்ப என்று உன்னை தொடர்ந்த ராதைக்கு இடம் தெருவோனே. திசை திசமெங்கினும் பரவிடும் குழலிசை மயங்கி வரும் பல கோபியருடனே. திசை திசை எங்கினும் பரவிடும் குழலிசை மயங்கி வரும் பல கோபியருடனே. சிறந்த ரசமிகு நடமியாடவும் கண்ணா, சிறந்த ரசமிகு நடமியாடம் ஸ்ருதியொடு லயமிது கலந்து பாடவும். திளைப்பிலே வெறும் களிப்பிலே எனக்கு இடையாரென மகிழ்வோனே தவமிகு சுரரொடு முனிவரும் இயலா தனித்த பெரும் பேரடைவேனே எவ்வுயிர்க்கும் உன் கலைக்கும் இறைவனே யமுனை துறைவனே எனக்கு ஒரு புல்லாய் பிறவி தர வேண்டும் புல்லாய் பிறவி தர வேண்டும் கண்ணா புனிதமான பல கோடி பிறவி தந்தாலும் விருந்தாவனமதில் ஒரு புல்லாய் பிறவி தர வேண்டும் கண்ணா श्री राम जय राम ओम श्री राम जय राम ओम
श्री राम जय राम श्री राम जय राम
श्री राम जय राम ओम श्री राम जय राम ओम
श्री राम जय राम श्री राम जय राम
श्री राम जय राम ओम श्री राम जय राम ओम
श्री राम जय राम श्री राम जय राम
श्री राम जय राम ओम श्री राम जय राम ओम श्री राम जय राम ओम श्री राम जय राम ओम
श्री राम जय राम श्री राम जय राम
श्री राम जय राम ओम राम जय राम ओम श्री 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 राम जय राम ओम
श्री राम जय राम श्री राम जय राम
श्री राम जय राम ओम श्री राम जय राम ओम
श्री राम जय राम श्री राम जय राम
श्री राम जय राम ओम श्री राम जय राम ओम श्री राम जय 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 जय राम ओम
श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम
श्री राम जय जय राम ओम श्री राम जय राम ओम
श्री राम जय जय राम हल्की पल्की श्री राम जय जय राम Samji, this is your in case Samji Samji will translate and come. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om 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 Shri Ram Jai Ram
Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om
Shri Ram
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai
Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram Om. 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 Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai. Pranam, pranam, pranam. Namaskaram, namaskaram, namaskaram. Before we take up our usual Gita study, one devotee wanted us to contemplate upon this aspect of what Papa has said in God Experience 1. Surrender is the last stage then, Papa? Is it not? Oh. Papa says, yes.
Voice is muted. Muted. Swamiji's voice is muted. We can't listen. Even I'm going to tell Swamiji 1 minute. Okay. Heard.
So long as you have the ego sense, you have to struggle. At the end of the struggle, you come to know that you have not achieved anything. You feel you are helpless. Then God comes to your help. But as long as you think you can help yourself, you must struggle. Struggle ceases in surrender. Thereafter you say, oh God, you do everything. Now you find everything is done by His will and power. Surrender gives you this knowledge. The ego sense is wiped out, not only in the inner silence, but also in your active life. A very important point for all of us, We have been struggling to remember him through chanting of his name. But during that particular moment, we find some joy. As soon as the session is over, we are back to square one. Me and mine is there, intact. Only a sentimental, to be more blunt, we can say only a sentimental satisfaction is there at the time of, one seat is here now. Sentimental satisfaction is there that we have chanted. Or we enjoy the chanting like any other thing, that's all. But the real purpose of chanting is to hand over the sense of individuality to him. This we should always bring it into our mind. I am doing, very difficult. All of us, we all feel I will do chanting, I am chanting. So the ego sense, so long as it is there, you have to struggle. At the end of the struggle, you come to know that you have not achieved anything. You feel you are helpless. That every one of us feel. We are helpless. But that is only for a few seconds. Again I can do this, I will do this, I have been doing this. So the me and mine is very strong in us. And so long as it is there, Papa bluntly says, surrender is not possible. So first of all, we feel guilty when we say we have surrendered, Every day when we repeat universal love and prayer, O Lord of the universe, O Creator, Protector, Destroyer of the world, I come in all humility to thy holy feet and surrender myself entirely to thee. Have we surrendered? But every day we repeat, So now let us start thinking. Though we say I have surrendered everything, we have not surrendered everything. So now it becomes clear that surrender means we feel that he is making us to do so many things. He is making us, here he says, struggle ceases in surrender. Thereafter you say, oh God, you do everything. Now you find everything is done by his will and power. Surrender gives you this knowledge. Ego sense is wiped out, not only in the inner silence, but also in your active life. Think about it. In spite of doing so many things, the me and mine is strong in us. That is the blunt truth. So we have to intensely pray from the bottom of our heart. Intensely we have to pray from the bottom of the heart. We are inspired by Papa's life and mission. We also know that the main sadhana he undertook was chanting of his name along with dwelling on the attributes. He has also kindled in us that we have to reach this stage. That is why we keep coming here, We do Ramnam at home. Wherever there is a program, our first preference will be, we will have Ramnam. Automatic. Nothing else. Anandashram devotees means Ramnam. The preliminary stage we have got over. Automatically it comes. Whether it is in Chennai, whenever there is any marriage, they will first have 10 minutes or 15 minutes Ramnam. So any function, you will have Ram Nam. So that stage nobody need tell us now. But now the question is, when we say we have surrendered, have we really understood the word surrender? That means I feel totally helpless by myself. I honestly feel that I am unable to do anything without His presence. Without His will, I cannot do anything. Do we feel that? No? Then we are inching towards surrender. When the mind is still, the ego sense is absent. All these things we read, but unless we try to go within, it may not become clear at all. How to develop this surrender, no? So when you walk from Panchavati to hall, suppose you closely observe, walking is going on automatically. What is the propelling force behind this walking? What is the propelling force which says somebody comes over, I am walking, I have to go there. Who says that? Like that, suppose we try, when we are relatively free alone, we realize that the walking is done because of the power. Alone, when you are walking, one step, another step, another step, another step. If somebody is there, you will not be conscious of it. When you are alone and you walk, you are observing. Tomorrow is the Mauna day, So that is why in the Mauna sessions, we have one walking meditation. Every step we become conscious of it. Meaning what? There is a power behind this. One step going, other step. Then again going, automatic, Just like the heartbeat, we are not aware. That is also another method. When you are alone, you feel your pulse. In 1 minute, nearly 70, 72, 75 beats will be there. Just watch. 1, 2, 3. Wait. Are you doing anything? Normally you play, you are planning, you are talking, you are moving, you are executing, you are enjoying, you are suffering, you are eating. So you, that is there. But in this case, where is that you? But if it stops, you and I don't exist. Can we not try that? When we want to know something about surrender, first let us look at us, what are all happening. So there is a power other than me, I have no hold, I have no role. Suppose you get suffocated, you hold your hand on your this thing. How long can you? After 1 minute or 1.5 minutes, what happens? There is a struggle. What has been given to us by nature, by God, when we are preventing it, there is a struggle. Please think about it. Whatever that is going on, and when you prevent the, otherwise, the breathing goes on. Inhaling, exhaling goes on. That is why in the pranayama session, anuloma, viloma, we say that, taking the air through the left and then leaving it through the right, taking it through the right, we leave it through the left, conscious, Normally it's going on. Now who is that behind? Suppose you delay in this pranayama session, after this anuloma, there is another stage, that also you can try. 4, 16, 8. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you count. You take in that air. 16 times you retain. That not like that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, like that. And then after the 16 over, then exhale. All these exercises will definitely make us aware of what is going on without our knowledge. What is that power? If that power is not there, you are not there. This is one of the methods to develop this surrender aspect, You are conscious that the so-called me and mine has no role in all these things, without which you cannot exist, about which we are not aware. So we start from that ignorance. And when we go to a Mahatma, when he says that you should surrender, immediately, we don't know the meaning of surrender. Surrender is that which makes us to talk now. Surrender is that power which makes us to talk now, which makes us to hear now. We think it is a subject we have to practice and do. No. Every moment of our life is decided by that power. So first of all, that power should be there. Then only my planning, my intelligence, my execution, everything works. In Vyavaharic sense, you can say so many things. But as a devotee, as a sadhaka, when you sit quiet, you try to understand this. So feeling the pulse or watching the breath, a simple walking, observing. So there is a power. If that power is not there, my power of speech will not be there. This could be one of them.
Surrender, we have to practice surrender to make us aware of the
Yes, now. Then only the surrender becomes complete. The sense of individuality is functioning. The sense of individuality, no doubt, is functioning. But it is functioning because of that power. So practical method is to watch this, ponder over, reflect over. Every time when we, just you say ponder over, no. It should be regular. That is why Puja Mataji introduced that prayer for world peace, Every day we are chanting, every day. You are the eye of the eye, ear of the ear, heart of the heart, soul of our soul, breath of our breath, breath of our breath. Blessed dear God, to be aware of thy presence now and here, One method is to observe this, Another method is you try whether anything that you, because of which you are existing, have you brought anything? The arrogating ego in us, the self, has it done anything for the air to breathe, for the water to drink, for the earth to exist, for the space to move about, for the sun, for the rains? Just start thinking. Have you done anything for the grains or vegetables, pulses? We don't know how the first paddy came and it got self-propagated. Every vegetable, every seed, every fruit, every pulse, we don't know all. Can we arrogate that we have done it? So that is another method. So long as the sense of individuality asserts, that means surrender is a distant reality. समझ गया ना? So we start feeling, कैसा होता है ना? कौन है behind this? Which power is behind this? This you can do only when you are alone, not talking to anybody, and you are watching yourself. Simple. Because the moment you are, another is there, your ego will definitely come. All the story will be there. So when you are alone, start thinking. When you are walking alone. That is why even during Papa's period, he was resorting to solitude. Every now and then Ekant was, no?
स्वामी जी आप भी तो जाते हो ना 15 दिन के लिए?
हैं?
15 दिन के लिए? स्वामी जी एकांतवास में जाते हैं? हाँ, you also go every 15 days from now.
Everyone is, because that is the sign when you are not disturbed. You are not disturbed, and all these things you can line up one by one, one by one, one by one. So here in ashram now for the past 1 year, the second Sunday is set apart for 1 full day more. The purpose is to know the power behind it. Since all of us are active, to sit quiet, is difficult. So it has got these 6 or 7 sessions. I will just read out. 7 to 7:45 flower offering at Bhajan Hall. 7:45 to 8:15 breakfast in Bhojanshala. 8:15 to 8:20 proceeding toward the hall. Ladies will come here, gents will go to New Colony upstairs. Then a recorded talk is there, something about this. Briefing. Then 8:45 to 9, listening to Ram Nam chanting from the chanting box. First, we are going to take off, So before we take off, the mind should become calm, serene. So we are all used to this Ram Nam. Slowly, Papa Mataji's tune will be there, so we go along with slowly. Then 9 to 9:45, the first silent session starts, 45 minutes. So we have heard Ram Nam now. So we will try to do the mental chanting of Ram Nam during that 45 minutes. The mind may go. After 2 or 3 or chanting, the mind may go. Immediately bring it back. You are sitting for men chant. Oh, sheri, sheri, sheri. Again you do that, again it will go. Mind is so turbulent. Does it matter? We are making an effort with no external disturbance. So this trial, during this 45 minutes probably, if we are successful for 5 minutes, big game. And then 9:45 to 10:30, first mindful walking. We go up, come out. We don't talk to anybody. As far as possible, eye contact also can be discouraged. And then we come down, we walk. At that walking session, concentrating on our footsteps while walking. 1, 2. You are not looking at anybody. Then 10:30 to 11:50, second silent session, watching the thoughts. Don't have to do anything, just watch the thought. Let it go, any thought. Don't name it, don't condition it, don't put it in any place. Any thought. But keep reminding, watching, 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 watching. 45 minutes. See for ourselves what happens. When we are trying to watch our thoughts, what happens? So the first one was mental chanting. We are trying to concentrate on one thought at the exclusion of all other thoughts. During our walking meditation, we are trying to concentrate on one thought at the exclusion of all other thoughts. During the second Mauna session, we are trying to concentrate on the watching. See that? And then we move to Seva meditation, half an hour. Tomorrow it will be ladies, they will be requested to clean the windows of Bhajan hall, doors, whatever is necessary that will be provided. Gents will do there in Paramdham. So each and every, how meticulously we are doing it, no? Whether there is a concentration. Last time when we did that, super, 60 people, it was a nice thing to watch. Everyone was doing it meticulously, clear, no other thoughts. So one thought at the exclusion of all other thoughts. Then after the seva, we go for lunch. Then after lunch, we come back. Somebody requested for a free time, absolutely free. Not going anywhere, not talking to anybody, relax. If you feel sleepy, dozing, not sleepy, dozing, half an hour. Then 1 to 1:30, Likhita Namajapam. You are writing, book will be there, pen will be there, you are writing any name you are comfortable with, or Ramnam. There also what happens, we are trying to concentrate. Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. One thought at the exclusion of all other thoughts. Then 1:30 to 2:15, third silent session. Watching the breathing. One thought at the exclusion of all other thoughts. Then second walking session, 2:15 to 2:45. Here we are trying to hear the sound of the leaves, breeze, chirping of the birds and the like. Something falls down. You will be able to know only when your concentrated effort is there. You are not looking at anybody. You are not looking at anything. You are looking at the trees, plants, leaf, flower. One thought at the exclusion of all other thoughts. Then 2:45 to 3:30, silent session, fourth silent session. Trying to feel the gap between the words of the mantra, gap between each mantra during the mental chanting. Om Shri. There is a gap between Om and Shri, That is why you feel it is separate, Shri. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Gap. Om. What is that? We are trying. So our concentration is not merely on the mantra. We are trying to concentrate on the gap between the mantra, which is called silence, which is called whatever. Let us not label it. Let us experience. One thought at the exclusion of all other thoughts. 3:30 to 3:45 tea break. 3:45 to 4:15 final silent session. Fifth silent session. Trying to reflect on the power behind seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, smelling. What is the power that is behind the eye? What is the power behind the ear to hear? Like that, Mind may go out, bring it back, again start. Mind may again go out, bring it back. It may not be that easy, agreed. But broadly we have this now. One thought at the exclusion of all other thoughts. So ekagrata, one-pointedness, concentrated. This Mauna session, say 8:30 to 5, then finally 4:15 to 4:30, shlokas for reflection and refinement. Bhagavad Gita shloka we are having. This will be distributed, it will be there. For those who are not conversant with English, we will try in some other language. By and large, everybody is in a position to do that. So that's again on that particular shloka, and then the meaning, and related to the example. Here again, we are trying one thought at the exclusion of all other thoughts. Then 4:30 to 5, we start writing the feedback. That means we are registering, not for giving to us. We also get it. Everybody gives us, we find joy in it. But the practical point is you are trying to register your thoughts in the form of recording your experience. Now, all these sessions, when you do that, the tangible gain is you are trying to concentrate on one thought at the exclusion of all other thoughts. And then when we try to practice this on a daily basis, say for 10 minutes or 15 minutes at home, when you are chanting Ram Nam, you are conscious that it goes on automated. Previously I was thinking I am chanting. Now with this training, we find the chanting is going on. The chanting is being realized. Chanting is known, Everything becomes passive voice. That will slowly lead to the surrender aspect. Because we are busy, right from the moment we get up. This me and mine has a role to play every moment. So how can we control that fellow? We cannot. So we recede from all activities. One holiday. And then this is applicable for people who are in the ashram seva also. Don't think that those who are in ashram, we are all free from this me and mine. No. Probably it is much more than what we were having it outside. So it's a tough job. So right from one day we need a break. And when we get a taste of this, that when this fellow is out for a particular time, during this 8:30 to 8:20, 8:20, 8:30 you can say, 8:30 to 5 o'clock, the mouth will not open. No interaction. As far as possible, try to avoid eye contact. As far as possible. So, and then when we cannot sit idle, the mind will be roaming about. So the mind is put on all these exercises. So that its tendency to go out, tendency to draw inspiration from me and mine is reduced. And slowly, unknowingly, unwittingly getting connected to the power. Power behind is the sense of I. So long as the sense of I is working, it will not be able to go back. But when we give a holiday to the sense of being, we are plugging all sources. And then this exercise will enable us to know the power behind the sense of being. So during that tomorrow, suppose when we try this, suppose for a couple of minutes, say 5 minutes, 10 minutes, half an hour, 1 hour, if this fellow is out, each one will taste the presence of presence of that reality, and at the same time the sense of individuality will be there. Then slowly it develops that he becomes a das, servant. Not that he is not there, he acts as a servant and he knows the boss. The servant becomes aware of the presence of the boss within. And again, next day we are back to our usual field, or after 5 o'clock we are back to our usual field. Something will remain. Because it is an effort made by each and every one. Not attending a satsang session, not reading. Each one is trying in their own way to capture the presence of that power and how the sense of individuality in the form of walking, sitting, watching, various activities. How it is made to do that? The boss and subordinate relationship slowly. And when we repeatedly do this, that is why Papa used to say, when Puja Swamiji when he wanted to have contemplative life, he came as Ananta Shivan. So one day he told, I have not come here to do all these things. I would like to lead a contemplative life. Then Papa said, go to Rishikesh and you take sannyas there and be there. So Swamiji left for Rishikesh as Ananda Shivan and Papa gave him cloths. So he went to, accommodation was arranged by some other Swami in a place called Ramnagar in Rishikesh. We are talking about 1950, 1950. And then his residence was very near to Mother Ganga. So he went there, just like Papa embraced the order of sannyas. He also took upon himself and then wrote a letter to Papa. And the name from Ananda Shivan, Papa asked, you can have Anantananda, Sachidananda, whatever you feel like. So Swamiji preferred Sachidananda. So then he wrote a letter, all these things. And in the reply, Papa says, All of us have to keep on reading this, So Papa replies to Swamiji, 11th July 1950. Beloved Ramdas got your loving letter of the 3rd instant. We were looking forward to it. Glad that you have taken the new name Sachidananda and assumed sannyas. You now know that your life is entirely dedicated to God. Feel conscious of this every moment. This thought itself will help you in realizing the goal. Of course, our hearty blessings are with you for your attainment of self-illumination. Do sadhana in a disciplined manner. Now, just think. Be regular in your early morning meditations. That's why we remember. So, many of you, when you are back home, with this background, this is what, tomorrow you are trying to experience it. No other problem, If the mind does not behave, don't worry. If you cannot sit at a stretch for 45 minutes, you can walk. But see that you are not causing any disturbance. You should enjoy it. You are imposing certain things joyfully, And then you get a clue tomorrow of disciplining our mind, taming our mind, and trying to understand the presence of the power. Because we started with surrender. How to do that? We have to do something, not hearing, not reading. We have to do something by ourselves. And so be regular in your early meditations. Avoid tamasic influences, either from within or without. Do not get involved in any external work, however exalted it may appear to be. Concentrate on the sadhana. Occasionally go and have darshan of Swami Shivanandaji. His company, even for a short while, will be a source of inspiration. Keep before you the central truth, that God dwells within you and that you are His manifestation. Let your mind always dwell on Him. Let Ram Nam ring on your lips whenever you are not doing any meditation or reading. You may reduce reading to the minimum. Learn by heart stotras that elevate your mind. Be free and cheerful like a bird. Feel assured that the divine is at your back and you are sure to reach the goal. This is applicable to all of us, He is at the back. We are sure to reach the goal. We have forgotten. We are trying to make ourselves aware of His presence. That's all. So the early morning meditation, let's say we remembered this particular letter. So these are so Ramnam chanting. Who is making me to chant? Where from automatically it comes? Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. So during our Mauna period, that is why in the morning every day we are trying now, Even if it is one session, or one Nam Nam, two Nam Nam, 1 minute or 2 minutes, out of that 15 minutes, if you are successful for a couple of minutes, it's a big, big gain. Because we have touched the core of our being. Who is within us, who has been with us. So this is one of the methods to know surrender. Those of you who have given their name, okay, those of you who have not given their name, and those who feel like doing it, please give your name. Even if you don't give name, it's all right. Tomorrow 8:20 you join. Somebody used to come, they have to go in the, so they will say half a day. Anything, it's a gain. You are withdrawing from your common run of life and dedicating yourself entirely in pursuit of the awareness of the power within you, not aware outside. You try to become aware of the presence of God within you. For that, I have to shut off certain activities because the mind gets preoccupied with all outer activities. So one day I am closing the shutter, sitting inside. It will not keep quiet. Okay, it's all right. But putting it on various exercises like this, what I told you. How many sessions? 5 sitting sessions, 2 walking sessions, 1 seva session, 1 writing session, 1 eating session. Even while we go to the Bhajan Shala, we don't look at each other. We take the food, consciously we eat, take the plate consciously, accept it, eat, clean it, keep it, come back. Because your goal is now to concentrate on one thought at the exclusion of another. That alone will make us aware of His presence. And tangible gain is vocal energy for one day. Tremendous reservoir. Because He gives the energy, we are passing it on. We are not retaining anything. Tomorrow we are going to preserve the vocal energy. And that will be useful for our 1 month. And slowly we will also try to remember that you are with me, you have blessed everything with me, I am not aware of it. Please make me aware of your presence behind every thought, every word, every deed. So in our universal love and prayer, we say, whatever.
But whatever I do, we are putting the offering at that one place.
Huh?
Putting offering.
I will repeat. Oh Lord of the universe, now you just think. Close your eyes and hear this. Now see how what happens. O Lord of the universe, O Creator, Protector, Destroyer of the world, I come in all humility to Thy holy feet, I mean sense of individuality, and surrender myself entirely to Thee. Deign to bless me ever with Thy remembrance. O merciful Divine Master, give me strength, purity, and peace. Thou art seated in the hearts of all. Thou art all purity, all goodness, all love. Thou art a veritable ocean of peace and bliss. Thou art the lover of Thy devotees, refuge of the helpless, Redeemer and Saviour of those who resign themselves to Thee. Make me dedicate my life to Thee and to Thy service. By Thy grace may peace and joy always dwell in my heart. Thou art Mother, Master, Friend and all to me. Accept me as Thy child and servant. Grant me power to love Thee with all my heart. That whatever I do be a fitting offering at Thy holy feet. Whatever I do be a fitting offering at Thy holy feet. Make me pure in thought, word and deed. I lay my mind at Thy feet, fill it always with Thy remembrance. Let Thy glorious light illumine my heart. O Sustainer of the world, O kind and compassionate Lord, God of gods, give me the divine vision so that I may behold Thee in all, as all. Make me above feel Thy constant fellowship. May my life be guided and controlled by Thee. Thy presence be ever with me, in me, everywhere around me. I beg of Thee, I prostrate before Thee, hearken to this heartfelt prayer of mine. Make me Thine and Thine only, forever and ever. Make me Thine and Thine only, forever and ever. Make me Thine and Thine only, forever and ever. When we do this Mauna, and when we try to develop this, and then afterwards, the rest of the days, when we try to join the universal prayer, closing our eyes, dwelling on the theme. That is why it is not, Mataji said, nobody need to repeat. Because maximum concentration is necessary. Somebody is reading it, you have to you have to hear. Travel with the theme. So during that 1 minute or 2 minutes or 5 minutes, there is the surrender aspect is kindled, And finally you say, make me thine and thine only. I am not there, only you are there. I exist because of you only. All Papa's teachings have been condensed and put it something like a capsule. Every day we are swallowing that capsule. But here in this capsule, swallowing will not help. Consciously swallow. That is traveling with the theme. Then slowly the impact will come. From 001 to 002 to 003, 004, like that. So when we are discussing about surrender, there is no straightaway shortcut or any other method. We realize that we have to somehow, the sense of individuality should become, should feel that it is subservient to the higher power. It is the clerk, it is the subordinate, not the boss. At the moment, it is acting like a boss. So, this is how we feel it, that surrender can become at least a seeming reality. Now it is a distant reality. Though we keep on telling that we are nowhere near surrender. Immediately after the session, the me and mine will assert, So, surrender becomes a reality when we try to put ourselves on a process by which the sense of individuality lovingly realizes the presence of the power which is giving the sense of individuality. Is it somewhat clear to everybody? Huh? Why there is no response? Line was out of... Why there no response? You have not heard it. You have not heard anything.
They were only 5 minutes only. 2 minutes. Last 5 minutes.
Last 5 minutes.
Only 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Last 2 minutes. Yeah, last 2 minutes.
That doesn't matter.
Before it was Nirakara. Now it is performance there.
Huh?
Earlier it was Nirakara for 2 minutes.
Oh. You heard that universal prayer?
Yes, sir.
Oh. That is enough. Universal prayer is the quintessence of Papa's entire philosophy and given to us in a capsule form. Every day when we go to Bhajan Hall, immediately after Ram Nam chanting, we take up prayers, and this is the final prayer. And good old days when Marathi speaking devotees were more, this was all rendered in Marathi, Prabhu Vishwanatha. So the same thing as a discipline we are continuing. And we are not conversant with Marathi, so translation is there. Translation is this whole out of the universe. So Papa drafted in English. It was rendered into Marathi. The tune was given. We will tell you our experience. When we came here for the first time, We stayed for 2 or 3 or 4 days. It was in 64. So during the morning forenoon session, we were sitting. We have never attended a program like this to sit for 45 minutes chanting of a particular name. Never. Under the banner of spirituality, we read, we talk, we write something, that's all. But never sit quiet for 45 minutes and to chant one same mantra in the same tune. And it was a wonderful experience because we did not know, we enjoyed. And then followed all these. We know nothing about any of the words, but we did not get up. The mind did not resist. It did not revolt because there is a soothening, whether it is Prabhu Vishwanatha or all the Arati, there is a soothening effect. So we did not bother also what exactly it is. It is a discipline in an ashram, that's all. Beyond that, we did not go much. When we started, then we were enjoying that, not knowing the meaning. Because the mind becomes cool. That is what we want. And then Puja Mataji used to come and sit there. So evening we go to her room to pay our respects. That's all. After 1 or 2 or 3, we still remember this Danya Danya Ho, everything, we enjoy. We don't know anything about the meaning. But the tune, everything is so set. It is, the soaked in devotion, the devotional fervor it gives. Something super. And later on, one day we started thinking, what are we talking? Are we right? Pronouncing it rightly? Because you don't know the language, Even today we don't know the language. But by hearing, probably we might be able to join with somebody. Then one day, after coming here from 89 onwards, we discussed this with Swamiji. And Swamiji, we don't know the meaning. So many people are asking, especially foreigners. When they come, they ask, what are you talking? What are you doing? So can we translate this? Then it was translated into English. And the process of translation, Anantaramji took the lead in organizing everything. And then, when it was translated, and when we all started typing, you have to type out, and Xerox, and keep it. Then, this is universal prayer, which we are reading it in English. Then, when we chant Prabhu Vishwanatha, there is an added sweetness into it, apart from Sutani. And when we say Jajastali Hai, there is an added sweetness to it. When Danya Danya Ho, added sweetness to it. So similarly, why did we say that? So the surrender aspect. Surrender aspect is that these are all some of the aspects through which, we try to develop this surrender aspect. So it's universal prayer, when we go through the meaning, it adds to our struggle for surrender. Because you are committing, you are committing, just like, when suppose you are elected and you become the minister or president or you oath, there is an oath, oath of secrecy. And the Chief Justice or somebody will say you have to recite, then only you become eligible for that. Similarly, when I have to qualify myself as Papa's devotee, this is an oath-taking ceremony. Which one? Universal prayer. Because I am committing, whether I am doing it or not, I am committing. Every day we are renewing their commitment. To some of us, probably it's a ritual, that's all. Somebody says, we repeat, that's all. It doesn't have any impact. But it's not like that. It is something like oath-taking ceremony. We are every day committing ourselves that you are behind everything. You are the creator, you are the sustainer, you are the destroyer. I am only a das of you. So these are all the the point that came in our mind when we are trying to understand what is surrender. Please think about it. It's a very, very important subject, most vital subject in this journey, and let us try to absorb, assimilate as much as we can, and pray to Him again. You have facilitated us to go through elaborately about the surrender. Now please make it a reality. I cannot do it by myself. Please let that prayer also be there along with it. More of it on Monday. So tomorrow, those who are hearing this, who are unable to be present in ashram, who are unable to take part, you may also do in your own way a Mauna session, though not for the whole time. Whatever is okay for you, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, whatever like that. Please do try to recede from the usual common run of life, and then apply the whole thing for this particular purpose, so that you will feel you feel refreshed. Yeah, exactly. You feel refreshed. That is the benchmark. Not that I have attended Mauna session. Many people we used to observe, they will not be able to talk also immediately after coming out. Slowly settling down. We pray for His blessings to make us, take us, draw us the maximum advantage of this wonderful opportunity given to us. Hari Om. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om to everybody. Namaskaram. Namaskaram. Sadhar Pranam, Sadhar Pranam. Hari Om, Hari Om. Om Shri Ram. Hari Om, Hari Om.